I have had to put in large commitments and efforts to be able to cultivate a sense of decision making past the part of me that really just wants to be told what to do or have somebody else read my mind and just know what I need or want. And that comes from, because maybe this is you as well, that you're like, oh, I just want somebody to tell me what to do. Well, this comes from not being given that embrace and cultivation as a child from your main caregivers of learning how to solve problems and learning how to make choices for yourself versus just having those sentences from your caregivers like, just do what I'm told, just stand in line, just wait there, because I said so. Those are really not helping the sense of self-understand. What do I need and want? And am I safe to make those decisions? Therefore, each decision is going to feel like the weight of the world is pushing on your chest, and that there is a wrong way to do it if you're actually just waiting for somebody to be like, yes, that is the right decision. No matter how old you are, you might be still acting from that developmental, younger way, and there's a need to keep practicing over and over again by using your discernment in ways that are less of a threat. For example, choosing what to wear for the day, choosing what to eat, choosing, do I want to go left or do I want to go right? I literally had to do this for years, and not had to. I chose to do this in order to give myself more courage and discernment that I actually am best suited for the job of making choices, making decisions for myself. And that doesn't mean that it takes away from how scary it can feel to make massive life-changing decisions and choices. It does mean, though, that I know that I'm going to be okay, and that I am, I have my best interest in top of heart, top of mind. Therefore, whatever decision I make is going to come from a lot of care, and it's going to establish a more sense of trust within myself, because I have to continuously repair that part of me that, as a kid was not fostered, that development of exploration and taking up space and, what works for me. And so if you have something like this as well, just know that this comes from a very real space. It comes from a very real lack of development as a child, that you get to be your best caregiver right now. You get to be your best cheerleader. You get to be your best friend, your best lover, your best partner. One space that is going to really help unbiased cultivation and support around your reparenting and around really encouraging you to love yourself is going to be a professional setting, because as much as we love our friends and family and partners, they are biased, and they're not dropping into that space of, I've got you and I am completely here for the best thing for you, in a way that is trained and looking on the mind, body, spirit level. So if you can get yourself into a professional setting to support you to reestablish new patterns and narratives, this is actually what I would recommend. And sure, I could be biased because I love all of my support people. I love my therapist. I love my coach. I love my intuitive healers. I love my acupuncturist. I love my naturopath. They have my back, and I love paying them to have my back. So maybe I'm biased, and maybe I'm also biased because this is the work that I do. But to be honest, before I started this, I truly had a very different opinion, and I was just chasing my own tail, and I wasn't getting very far. So I come from a space of not really having cared about this before and seeing how incredibly massively different it makes to have a genuine place to go that is all to support you. Like, it is so special to just like walk into a place and be like, oh my god, this is all for me. Versus having those fears and thoughts, you know, when talking to friends or partners, like, oh, am I taking up too much space? Are they getting bored? Are they getting tired? Like, are they actually listening? And it's really nice just to not have to go through those things. And yeah, it's like incredibly worth it to do the work. So if you relate to this at all, yeah, well, hopefully this helps you and supports you. All my best thoughts and feelings come when I'm either walking or driving. So much love.